And really, in hit songs, a lot of times it's not so much about the lyrics. You could probably, pull out tons of hit songs where the lyrics are very secondary to just having like a catchy hook and melody, and something that's well produced. And it almost doesn't matter what the song is saying, as long as it's catchy and people will listen to it. But I think for most, indie songwriters, you want to be thinking about something that's important to say, or something that's important to you. And you do value that because you're putting the time in on the lyrics anyway. So why not have it come across in a way where people can understand them, so that their chances of relating to them are much better just because they know what you're saying, you know?
Right, and if they're not a famous songwriter already, this gives them a much better chance.
Exactly.
The other thing is that a lot of hit songs out there they're not necessarily hit songs because every component of the song is so great. They're sometimes hit songs despite the fact that some components of the song are so bad. And it could be because somebody's already famous, or it could be because the person got signed to a record deal because they have this really charismatic personality, or they have some message that's really connecting with people, or they've got a great stage show. These things that have nothing to do with songwriting. So people are famous for other reasons, and sometimes, and it's not always because everything that comes out of their songwriting is spectacular. It's despite the fact that some things that are coming out of their songs really could use a little more work, and the producer didn't catch it, or the artist had too big of an ego to listen to anybody who might be there to help them.
Yeah, and I think just to go back to it too, a lot of times with the hit songs, as long as particularly probably the melody and the production are on point, then some of the other things can, if they're not as there, they can get away with that, because if you have melody and production, that's what's really driving the hits in a lot of cases.
Yeah, probably right. Yeah, it's I never thought about it that way, but yeah, the lyrics are in some ways less responsible for why the song's a hit. Sometimes, unless it's folk music, where it's really just about the story.
Where can people go to learn more from you?
Well, they can go to songwritingplanet.com, and there's a form on the side where you can put in your name and email address and get information on a regular basis about how to improve your songs.
And if you want more information to improve your songwriting right now, I've got a couple of free cheat sheets for you that you can download by tapping on the screen here. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel to stay updated on our latest songwriting videos, you can tap our logo on the screen for that. I'll also have links for that stuff below this video. So thanks for checking this out. I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.